Yeah, and we're in. Fun times. It's pretty weird trying to start the stream. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. It's not like recording a video where you just go, hello, welcome to the video. It's like, am I live? Is this working? But yes, welcome to the stream, whoever is watching. I'm currently working on an art piece of this character, which was really nicely bought by a good friend of mine. So, wow, I'm up to 5 years and I've only just started. It's quite an achievement for me. Yeah, this piece is almost finished. I'm just doing the like background now. I literally have no idea what to say in the stream.
You can introduce me, I guess.
Yeah, there's a Flinx me in the stream. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I've currently got Flinx joining me in the stream because he's alive now, or something.
Yeah, returned from France,
Yeah,
so...
He's returned from skiing, so he can join me now in the stream now that I'm actually figuring out how it works and all that.
Yeah, so I will be, talking to you guys, reading the chat and responding and so on, so...
So yeah, if you've got any questions for either of us, feel free to drop them in the comments and we will be sure to answer them.
Yeah.
And hello Dragon Rider, welcome to the stream again. But yeah. Just continuing on from the art piece I was doing in yesterday's stream. Which, yeah, it's almost complete now. It's a shame Neat can't stream tonight as well, because usually we just start the streams together and it just helps us sort of like get into the mood, I guess.
Yeah, it seems like she's busy tonight.
She's doing some uni work, exciting stuff.
So who else have joined us on this fine evening?
Sorry?
I'm just wondering who else have joined us on this fine evening,
Oh, right, yeah.
apart from Dragon Rider.
Yeah. So yeah, feel free to comment if you want to, just have a casual conversation or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be good fun.
Else chat is just gonna be dead.
Dragon Rider's like, I have no idea.
Also, would be kind of amazing if they knew who
Yeah,
was.
they're like, oh, I know who's watching, and just starts listing off a bunch of people's names.
Just like,
scaring out everyone.
yeah, where have you gotten this information?
Hacker Pro.
Yeah. I think YouTube would pay good money for actually knowing how to do that, because they would probably want to prevent it.
Yeah. Or do I? Nice.
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great.
You gotta give us the list, else you haven't proven anything.
Yeah. He just starts listing off a list of generic furry names.
Oof. Yeah, also we have no way of validating whether or not it's true, so...
You could legit say anyone's names and we'd be none the wiser.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Yeah. That is indeed true. Damn, how big is, Amino's new chat capacity?
I think it's like 1,000.
Is it 1,000?
Yeah, I think
Jesus
so.
Christ.
Like, it's a pretty big like upgrade from just like 100, which it was before.
Yeah, I've just seen like 305 and so on. I've
Yeah,
just
I
been
think-
wondering whether or not it goes to 500 or
Yeah,
1,000
the
or where it goes to.
Biggest chat I've seen so far is a female first chat, which has got like over 500.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
just as you mentioned it, I'm just scrolling through Amino right now. It has 656
There you go.
members currently.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So it must be 1,000 or like even 2,000 maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
I think
You
it's a
gotta have
good thing though because it stops people having to create multiple chats for like the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, indeed.
You know, now you can have just the like main chat and that's it. You don't need all these random little ones popping up.
Yeah, there was like a bunch of chats when that free fursuit raffle was going on Amino.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
Amino,
I think there was 6 or 7.
Yeah. Amino, by the way, it's like an app. You can create your own Amino. I guess I suppose it's a bit like Discord in the way you create servers, but you basically create your own little app community.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually a curator of the main furry Amino, which now has like over 300,000 members on it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good on there. It's not too bad, and it's like I think I mentioned it in my latest video. It's like a really good place to just make friends easily.
Yeah.
People are very, very talkative on there.
Yeah, just to mention, the desktop platform isn't as functioning as the mobile version because it's mainly made for mobile. But it does function over desktop or through your browser, but
Yeah. So if you
it works best over your phone.
if you want to use Amino, we recommend using it on your phone because it is made for your phone, more so than it is for the desktop PC version.
Yeah. And hello, Timothy.
Yes, welcome to the stream. I was going to say the chat, but it's not really chat. I guess
Yeah.
it's a stream chat, but you know.
Then there's not much choice.
Yeah, if you've only got a phone, there's not a lot more you could do. I refuse to use the desktop version until they fully debug it because it really is a bit awkward at the moment. Like I've tried using it on my PC, but I just can't get on with it. I'm like, nah, I'll stick to the phone. It also annoys me that you can't see like the background images of like posts and chats on the PC version yet.
Oh yeah. Also on the PC version, you can only see, the thumbnails for the post. They don't show multiple pictures. It only shows the first picture.
Yeah. It's quite annoying.
Yeah.
But I guess it's still new, so I'm sure they'll improve it and make it better as time goes on.
Yeah, also since they mainly made it for phones, so makes sense they have the full focus on,
The mobile
the primary
version.
product.
Yeah. So cold, am I right? got a question.
Oh, let's see. Oh, Elsword, no, I haven't played it. I heard what it is from Jinx, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't played it.
Yeah, see, I used to play it all the time, which we talked about it yesterday in the stream as well.
Oi, it's Cobalt.
Oh, it's Cobalt! Welcome to the stream again. They were on my stream yesterday, and Neat got very upset. Not upset, but she was just like, why are you in hers, not mine? It was pretty funny.
I can imagine. But yeah, now there's no competition. It's only you online, so...
Yesterday's stream was really good, actually. I really enjoyed it. It went pretty well. Welcome to any new people joining the stream, by the way. I'm currently working on a commission of an adopt character, this one here. I haven't played Team Fortress 2. Have you played Team Fortress 2?
Yep.
Oh.
Sure have.
How was your experience on Team Fortress 2?
It was a pretty good game, though. Played it a lot with some of my old friends, so...
Okay.
It's been quite a long time since I played it last, but I managed to pick up some rare guns and so on. But I played back in the day where, like, one of the classes was a lot different from what it is now, because apparently they thought it to be too OP.
Sometimes.
Which was kind of sad. Then they nerfed a weapon with special abilities and so on, and I got really sad.
Yeah.
Then I stopped playing because it basically ruined my playstyle.
You just sound like a really spoilt child. You're like, they changed the way it plays. I don't want to play it anymore.
To be fair, like I was really good at it. I was playing Scout back in the day, but they changed it and nerfed it, and I was just so sad.
No, I've never played Team Fortress 2. I'm okay with Overwatch though.
Dark Souls, no, I haven't played it. I've seen a lot of it, but I've actually never played it.
Oh, you got your first hate comment. Oh, that's pretty sad. I got a hate comment. The guy was really chill afterwards. I was like, oh, thank you, for viewing my video anyway. You got me to 16 views, and they're like, nah, it's chill. I was like, oh. Turned out the hate comment turned out to be a nice comment. And I can just hear my cat outside my door like, let me in! Yeah, this stream should be better than last night's stream because I'm actually starting it pretty early. Whereas I've been starting it pretty late. So what is the Flinx currently up to?
Just scrolling around on Facebook, nothing too interesting.
Tell us, give us a tour of Facebook, what's happening on Facebook at this current time.
At this current time, there's a lot of stuff happening about Super Bowl, because
Oh yeah,
it's happening now, so...
Are you a fan of the Super Bowl?
I am a fan of the NFL, but my team lost in the conference championships, so I'm kind of sad.
You sound disappointed.
I am kind of disappointed because initially there was like a call from the judges being like, "Oh yeah, they denied that this was a thing, and of course there shouldn't be a judge call or a referee call on this." And just 2 or 3 days ago they were like, "Oh yeah, maybe we should have done something about what happened here, which would completely have changed the game and probably have ended up in my team winning." So I was just like,
sad times.
Really? Yeah, that was really sad. They went full public with it, the referees, and they were like, "Oh yeah, this was an obvious mistake. We shouldn't have made this." And I'm just here like,
so wait, how can they not like just change it and like call a rematch?
No, because it happened. Nah, not really, because it was in the finals and it got appealed by.
If they made a mistake, can they not like go, "Look, we hold our hands up, you made a mistake," and then change it, or no?
Nah, I don't think they can because the match result was final. They just didn't want to review what happened, the play, apparently. So.
Fair enough. Also, to answer Timothy's question, I haven't watched any of the manga tutorials. I haven't really watched any manga tutorials, and I've been basically practicing like digital anime style for about 2 years. Like, I've always drawn in an anime style. It's just always appealed to me from when I was a little child. So, yeah. What layer is that on? Just realised I missed part of the coral, which I want to shade. I wonder if Mike's gonna be on stream, or if he is on the stream. I don't know. But yeah, he's the one who has commissioned this art piece.
So the original one, or what, Dragon Rider? like the original one, I want to be the very best, or
Gotta catch 'em all.
yeah, but it might be one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
But I assume it's the original.
I assume it's the original. Like if you refer to the Pokemon theme song, it's 9
Yeah.
times out of 10 it's the original, isn't it?
Yeah.
I could just hear my cat in the doorway just going meow.
Yeah, I was able to hear it as well. So
Yeah, the original one. Yeah, I thought so.
of course it is
Why can't I?
the one and only.
It's like, why can't I click on this fish? I want to find out what layer he's on. Discovered it.
It's the fish.
The fish. Yesterday I had like a moment with this fish where I was just like drawing like just lots of silly doodles around it and stuff. It was really funny.
The new theme songs. I'm just like thinking, every time there's a new season of Pokemon, they come up with a new song. So I think there's quite a lot of them.
Yeah, that's a reason. Just me like casually trying to like talk to myself and figure out what I'm doing.
Yeah, watch the College Humor Poke Rap. It's amazing. Like, because the original one, there was only the 151 Pokemon, but in the one from College Humor, they actually went through 700 from, I think it was the generation right before Alola, or yeah, the newest generation, but yeah, if I remember correctly, but I'm not sure. But yeah, College Humor made a lot of good Pokemon content. So also they made the entire Pokemon Rusty series, which is quite fun as well.
I currently use a Wacom Intuos drawing tablet. You can get cheaper drawing tablets. They basically all do the same thing, I think. But yeah, you can go for like the cheaper ones. Like my one doesn't have a screen. Like I don't think you particularly need a screen, so long as unless you're wanting to do it quite portable. But yeah, I use Wacom Intuos, which I do highly recommend if you can afford it, because it's helped me quite a lot like in the past couple of years I've had it. It's easy to use, at least from my experience. Yeah, sorry if I'm quiet. It's just drawing and sometimes just forget to speak.
Also, it's alright to be focused, so.
Yeah. Well, it's like this drawing's almost finished. I'm just sort of going over the final touches. And just trying to like see what effects I can add to it to make it look a little bit better. Honestly, like if I wanted to get a job in like animation or 2D design, I just really don't know how to go about it. Like, Mute is actually doing an illustration course at university. That I personally struggle because it's quite difficult to take it further after education. Like, you've got to really like be approached by the right person, and I'm not really sure how people do that. So I mean, working for myself as a self-employed artist seems pretty good. I mean, if I'd love to be able to like get into like professional designing and stuff like that, but I wouldn't know how to get a job in it necessarily.
Yeah, I guess it's about having, you know, the right connections. So.
Yeah, which I don't currently have any. So I guess trying to like, I don't know, get myself a bit more known through, you know, online and things like that is a good way to go. Because I know that there have been some like artists and things like concept artists who've been like approached by the right people.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I think there was an artist who did some Spyro fan art who was actually approached by like the team working on the games, and yeah, they were hired by them. But
yeah, also there's been, you know, examples of people doing 3D animations and posting them on YouTube who've been hired by Disney and so on as animators.
Yeah. But yes, I at the moment, like, I want to try and get into animation, and 3D modelling as well is one thing I've been trying to practice for a while now, but I've just been struggling to get into.
Also, yeah, when you're asking, like, either of you thought about getting into animation and 2D design, for me it's an obvious no, because, yeah, I'm an engineering student, so...
Nah, Flinx doesn't really do any artwork or anything. Though, actually, a fun thing I was talking with Meet about recently is I want you to design... what was it? There was something we were gonna get, and I wanted you to design it because I just thought it'd be really, yeah.
Okay.
Because I thought it'd be funny.
So me draw it, or just think of what the design was gonna be?
You draw it. I get it custom made.
Oh my lord, that's not gonna end well.
This isn't. I thought it'd be funny, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
I've done some drawing and painting when I was, you know, younger. I think when I was like 12, but like it's almost 10 years ago now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm old.
I don't care if it would be like, you know, like terrible or just whatever. I don't care. It'd just be funny.
Is it something you want to say here on stream, or?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just can't remember what it was because maybe.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Like,
fair enough. I was just wondering whether or not it was something.
Oh no, no, it was something that me and me.
To be, you know, yeah.
No, it's something me and me were talking about. I think one night when we were going, like, just walking somewhere, and we were like, oh my god, that would be just so brilliant, just to get, just like, like, what was it? It was like, I think it was like a daki or something. A daki, what are they called? The pillows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a pillow. So I want you to draw it. That was it. I drew the Jinxit one. I want you to draw me Flinx's.
Oh yeah, there you go, sexy stick man.
Just do it if you please.
I bet you it's not gonna be very good. So.
I don't care if it is, it'd just be fun.
Also depends on when you want me to do it.
Whenever you want.
Oof.
And when you do it, you gotta show the entire world.
Oof. I feel the pressure now.
This will be your first masterpiece.
Masterpiece?
Yeah, that's a bit of a strong term.
Yeah. I'll say so. I'm more into, making theses and, doing scientific stuff.
Well, I mean, if you can find a scientific way to, create a daki of Flinx, and go ahead and do it.
What's it called? When you make art out of, typing.
Yeah, that's what I literally had in my head as well. By the way, I didn't know how to explain it, so I was like, just find a way. That would be so funny to see though.
Oh yeah, you made the mute body pillow. I'm just gonna recolor it. Easy.
Weird. I'm gonna get you ass banned from Amino.
Now I'm not gonna post it on Amino then.
Oh, sad times.
Because I'm a nice person that follows the rules.
You're a good bean.
Yeah.
We're all good beans. Yeah, something funny I found out the other day is when I first created my account on Amino, apparently I was my profile was hidden because I had stolen artwork, and then they removed it because they realised it was my own.
Oof.
That was a fun thing I found out the other day. I looked in my moderation history.
But yeah, now that we were talking about beans, being spoiled is nice, right? But being
spoiled?
being spoiled.
I mean, we're talking
nice.
about beans, not being, but sure.
Yeah, beans. but yeah, being spoiled is nice, right? But
Yeah,
if you're a bean, right, and you're being spoiled, are you a spoiled bean? And is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, I think you're asking.
If you're a spoiled bean,
it's quite a philosophical question. This.
Philosophical question.
Yes.
I don't assume it's nice to be a spoiled bean.
I mean, what if you're a boiled bean?
I guess that then.
Oh. That's sad. It feels
Either
sad.
either that or you're really hot, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. I could just hear my cat outside my door just screeching at me like, let me in! Like, just go away, cat.
Oh yeah, Timothy, when you were talking about, Pokemon in French, are you from France then? Or another French-speaking country?
Are you from, Canada? Canada speaks French, don't they?
Yeah, and some parts of Belgium, Switzerland.
I thought so. I thought someone had said that to me before, but I wasn't entirely sure, so after I said that, I was second-guessing.
But yeah, Canada is... I can't remember if it's 50-50 in French and English, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh yeah, baked beans then, yeah. I guess you're high.
What?
Just Dragon Rider being like, what about baked beans?
Because, Just asking what about them. What about them? They're baked beans.
Of course, but yeah.
Them are the beans. I just in the admin chat we have an Amino. We all just refer to members as beans. They're a good bean. They're a bad bean. They're getting banned bean.
Oof.
Just everyone's a bean.
just saw Timothy's message in the chat. So, is there a reason why you went like for Polish? Is your family Polish by any chance? Because else, you know, it's not really a common language to go for. So.
Yeah, like usually like French and Spanish are pretty.
Yeah, French, Spanish, German.
Yeah.
I guess Chinese is also getting quite common, but
And
typically there's a reason
if
why.
you're a weeb.
Yeah, but I guess typically there's a reason why people go for Polish. Yeah, there you go. Family's Polish.
Oh,
Then it makes more sense. Then
yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah, I suppose going for like Polish is a bit of a strange one.
Yeah, it's the same as like when people say, "Oh yeah, I know Danish," and if they're not from Denmark, I'm just like, "What? We're only 5.5 million people knowing."
You've got to have some kind of relation to Denmark to learn Danish, unless there's like a specific career you want to get into that's in Denmark, I guess.
Yeah.
There's actually quite a lot of people who live like literally in my neighbourhood who are Polish. Like there's a lot of Polish people where I live.
Yeah, but it's quite a Polish thing. Like typically, a lot of Polish people go to other countries to work.
Yeah.
Also, there's a lot of Polish people in Denmark working as carpenters and so on. So.
Yeah. Well, like the people next door to us are all Polish and they're all builders.
Forced to learn Spanish, like in school, or like your
Yeah, it looks like. I imagine so. Like we were forced to learn like French and Spanish in school. Sorry,
yeah, but it could be like, you know, parents being like, "Oh yeah, I want you to learn this.
You must learn this language, else you will be disowned."
But yeah, I know German and I know some Spanish as well. So I grew up with my grandmother speaking Spanish to me. So
really,
or learning me some Spanish terms. Like she lived in Spain. Yeah, teaching me. But yeah, she lived in Spain for 2 years, so.
That's cool. I didn't know that. Oh.
You know now.
Why did your family force you to learn it? Is there a specific reason, or did they just want you to?
No, I'm not fluent in German. I had 3 years of German in public school and I haven't used it a lot, but I can talk to, you know, people in Germany and actually communicate what I want and understand what people are telling me. So I haven't really used German a lot. I've developed my English skills quite a lot. So
yeah, if you hadn't, that'd be very awkward for us right now.
Yeah, it would be kind of weird. So yeah, the two languages I'm fluent in is Danish and English.
I know no languages other than English.
Did you learn French or something?
Yeah, but I can't speak it. Like you would ask me to say something in French, and I'd just be like, nah, I have no idea. I can. Well, no, that's a lie. I can say hello and what my name is.
Yeah. I guess technically I'm also almost fluent in both Swedish and Norwegian. Or almost, I guess.
Similar,
I guess in some way they're quite similar. Also because I've traveled, you know, Sweden a lot. I guess I'm more fluent in Swedish than Norwegian.
Yeah.
I grew up with Danish, so. Yeah, in Denmark we speak purely Danish, but in public school everyone is, you know, I guess forced to learn English, so. And then typically, if you want, you know, a higher education, you gotta have English on a certain level, because some of your education is going to be in English. So I have some courses at university that is in English, so. So I guess I started like learning English in school when I was 8 years old, so.
And us English are just lazy. We don't learn any other language.
you learned French, but
yeah, but like
you
we
haven't
don't
really
have
developed
to.
it further.
Yeah, it was like, you know, you have to do this in school, and then afterwards it's like, well, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you want to take it further.
But yeah, I guess the reason why so many people learn English is, you know, it's the international language going on.
Yeah.
And if you play games and so on, you're kind of forced to know English because it's the thing that everybody communicates.
Yeah.
So, it makes a lot of sense to learn English. Like, if the unified language or international language, whatever, was Chinese, everyone would probably be learning Chinese.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think English is the hardest language to learn. I think
Japanese is one of the hardest languages because they have like 3 alphabets, don't they?
I can't remember, but I think Chinese was ranked harder.
Really?
Yeah, because every Chinese word has its own sign.
Oh.
So I think the Chinese alphabet has like 8,000 signs or so.
Yeah, I think English is relatively easy because it's similar to, well, similar to a lot of languages. Like, well, I say a lot, I mean, I know it's similar to French and Spanish.
In some ways, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of the words sort of like, they look roughly similar. And
I'm also...
no, I will not speak French because I don't know. I know, like, bonjour. Like, that is my French.
You mean bonjour,
Shut
right?
Go away.
Like, speaking of French, I'm drinking French soda right now. I brought it home from France. Hey.
Oh, some of us aren't rich enough to travel the world. I've got all the way. Wait, how was Pepsi made?
What? Sorry.
Where's Pepsi made?
They typically make it locally, so it might be.
Where was it originated from?
US.
Okay, I have a drink all the way from America. It's Pepsi.
Like, this is actually produced in French, and it's, you know,
France.
French on the can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's produced in French. God damn it!
It's funny when you
I can't English today. I can't English today. God damn it!
I don't blame you.
What, is English ranked as one of the hardest ones to learn?
I don't think it is.
I'd definitely assume that both Chinese and Russian would be harder to learn, as well as Finnish. Finnish is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I didn't even think about Russian.
Like, Russian and Finnish. Like, Finnish is really insanely hard to learn. Like, I ended
Google,
up...
find out which is the hardest. And try and teach yourself it.
Hardest languages to learn. So here is the list. The hardest one, according to Google, or
Google.
Yeah, is Mandarin Chinese is the hardest, followed by Arabic, then Polish, then Russian, then Turkish, and in 6th place Danish.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's pretty hard. I can't do the weird roll your tongue thing.
Oh yeah, to pronounce R's.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I still can't do that. I don't think that's one thing I don't think I'll ever be able to do.
But apparently, according to this list, yeah, Mandarin Chinese, Arabic, Polish, Russian, Turkish, Danish.
Wow.
Or at least that's, you know, the 6th hardest languages for English speakers to learn, at least, so.
Oh, right, okay.
Also, I guess a lot of these languages has to be ranked by some standard, because some languages will probably be a lot easier for you to learn if you have, you know, a certain mother tongue, so.
Yeah.
Like, I assume Finnish is going to be a lot easier to learn if you know Russian, so.
Yeah. Oh, my music has gone off.
Yeah, I ended up car crashing in Finland, and I had to rent a car to go back to Sweden so I could catch a train and actually go home. And all the car rental places either spoke Finnish or Russian. And I was like, English? No. So I had to phone like 30 different places. And out of those 30 places, only 2 of them knew English, so...
Wow. Wait, where was that? In...
Finland.
Oh, in Finland.
I car crashed in Finland, so yeah.
I think it was France. My parents were saying like French people can be quite like not. I don't want to say aggressive, but it's the only word I can think of.
Arrogant.
Like, yeah, arrogant. Like if you don't attempt to speak French, they get a bit, you know, like if you just expect them to speak English, they get a bit iffy with you. Which I can understand, because I don't imagine it being very nice.
Yeah, I just, you know, been to France right now, and some of them are like, some French are kind of arrogant about it.
Yeah.
But I guess why to a certain degree, but I guess it depends what your mother tongue is.
I can imagine if you're like, you know, a bunch of like foreigners are coming across, and you know they're just expecting you to speak their language when you're going to their country is a bit, you know. But
yeah, when I just went to France, the only words I could say was like merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, I could only, you know, say 4 or 5 words in French, yeah. So it would be kind of harsh of them to expect me to speak French.
You know, the worst thing is about learning French in school is they don't teach you anything useful. They teach you how to talk about your school, what school clothes you wear, and what you did for your holiday last year. That's it. They don't tell you anything else. That was literally what we were taught in school. Just how to describe what your school uniform looks like. And what
didn't you learn grammar and so on?
Yeah, but it was only because we were like, you couldn't really write anything else because it didn't teach you, like, I suppose, like, general terms or things like, you know, to actually help you have a conversation with someone. It was just like, describe your school uniform and, you know, tell us about your holiday last year. But it's like, you didn't really pick up on anything because it was more like, you know, just do it. You know, here's a book, just figure it out.
Sounds like it's quite different from, you know, our language education in Denmark.
Yeah.
So
our language, at least in the school I went to, really sucked, and it was a bit disappointing because it would have been cool to have actually, you know, properly picked up on, you know, another language, but you just couldn't read it. But yeah, I think this piece is actually done now. I'm just looking at it, trying to see if there's something I could add to it or change. I don't know. I see, that sounds really useful, like learning how to buy a train ticket and things. Yeah, that sounds better than what we did.
I guess you could add some, you know, particles and so on in the water.
Well, I mean, I added the bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles, but I don't know. Ain't there what's it called, plankton and so on?
Aren't they microscopic?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do like a pixel? Hang on.
Yeah.
Where's my pixel brush?
We need details.
Where's the pixel brush gone? I had a pixel. Oh gosh. Legacy pen, that was it.
Oh lord.
It's my time for you.
What?
Wow, what a difference that made.
Hey.
There they are. That's great.
Wow. Look at that. So much better,
wow, that
right?
added so much to the speed. I didn't
Obviously.
know I needed them. Oh, that's great. Now I will add some actual, like, little particle-y effect things. Why are they worthless? Someone's like, T-Series or PewDiePie? I honestly have no idea, because I don't watch any of them, so there you go.
Same goes for me.
What even is T-Series? Like, I at least know who PewDiePie is. I don't really know what he does. I assume he does like gaming and stuff. But yeah, we've probably just upset a lot of people. What up?
It's quite sad for Fafnir, just like no native speakers. At least with the English education here, I've been quite lucky. Both my English teacher in public school as well as high school, both of them were like married, to English husbands. So, and both of them had lived in England for 5 years, and the other one lived there for 7 years. So,
yeah,
I got proper British English in from the get-go.
Yeah. No one knows what T-Series is, apparently.
Yeah, nobody knows. Everyone's talking about it. Hey.
I just got a really nice message on Facebook, which is pleasant.
What up?
And just being like really kind and stuff is just nice. Like, they're just like really supportive, and they just randomly message me like every now and again, just like, just a reminder, you're doing well, keep doing it. It's like, thank you.
Yee.
I am a happy bee. Yeah, I don't know what else to add to this. I don't want to add too much, or else I think I'm afraid I'm gonna ruin it. But I got
looks pretty good now
and stuff. So, now I just need to go to. That's the thing, I'm going to create a new logo soon that fits my style, because that was more for my lineless art. I need to update it a little bit.
A little bit update.
Yeah. Right, I think that is done.
Oh yeah, I just noticed you haven't added the Discord link in the social
not?
media links in the video, or in the stream description.
Yeah, I
So
should
if-
probably do that at some point.
So yeah, if people want to join the Discord server at some point
Good point.
and see what's going on, I'm posting quality stuff every day.
Quality memes. The big
Yes.
memes. Great. Now, what should I work on? Oh, I've got the art trade I was doing. I can work on that one, which would be good.
Yep.
What's she called? Line art, the best part of a drawing. Probably the most tedious.
Shouldn't you just add the Discord link just to get it done? Just before you start sketching it or line arting?
I'll have to do it on my phone. Can I edit a description on my phone?
I actually don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's. It's just Timothy in the chat. Just asking. You just ask whether or not you. Yeah, we know FNAF. Yes, so yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I know of it. I really enjoy watching the what's it called? The like theories on it and stuff to do with like the lore. But I've never played it because I can't play jump scares or anything like that. I don't think I can edit it on my phone. I'll have to do it next time I stream. I'll put it in the description. It honestly just takes practice. Like, yeah, it's difficult.
But yeah, what did you say just before?
So I'm probably gonna have to put the link into the description next time I stream.
Else, right I guess currently I can just add it in the chat.
Yeah, if you want to.
If need be, so.
Yeah, just make sure it's a link for more than one person and set it to never expire.
Edit invite link. Expire? Never.
There you go.
Generate the link. Copy.
Are you ready for Freddy? I want that on my t-shirt.
So yeah, if anyone wants the Discord link, here it is.
Yeah, exciting Discord server full of the freshest of memes.
Also, Jinxit posts her artwork early in there, so...
Yeah, I do post a lot of stuff in there.
I'm not sure whether or not the Five Nights at Freddy's is like a personification, but I guess in some way that, you know, animatronic restaurants and so on that, you know, have been going on in the old US, I guess in some way relates to the furry fandom, you know.
I think
because
it's just, you know, anthropomorphic animals, there you go, furries.
So yeah, in some way I guess it relates to.
I probably have to say it does relate to a little bit, because it's that, you know, it's like human.
Yeah, human-like features.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess, you know, the furry fandom probably came more from that than the other way around. So.
Well, that's kind of how I became like introduced to the furry fandom, because I was like looking for a cosplay group, and then I saw like a mango cosplay, and then discovered fursuits, and yeah. So that was because of FNAF. I was like, whoa, how does someone make this mango cosplay? Furries are the answer. And by the way, if there's anyone new joining the stream, welcome. I'm currently doing art with Flinx.
Yay.
Yay. You just like read these essays. Yeah, I'm good too.
I guess I could sound more enthusiastic.
Just get like start speaking really fast and just like, you know, like you're like
Yeah.
just a big fan of all the people who are joining.
Obviously. But yes, Zootopia definitely had a huge impact on the fandom. Actually, I've heard some things about...
Hey,
like,
what do you mean by an impact on the fandom? Do you mean like it got more people to expose their furry selfness, or what?
I guess to some degree it has, but...
I guess like...
But also it's a movie really good for furries, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, that's true.
But I actually heard some rumors about Disney saying they're going to make a Zootopia both 2 and 3.
Yeah, I saw that, and I also saw a bunch of memes about it. Which I won't mention because this is a Christian server.
Wow.
Oh, good.
Like, were the memes that bad?
Yes.
Jesus.
Very good. But really bad. I was actually contemplating sending one to the top-notch memes, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to because I was like, nah, maybe this is a bit too far.
You can always just private message me one of them later.
Yeah, if I can find it again, I'll do it because it was a good one.
Yeah, you might just stumble upon him.
I think it was in the furry group on Facebook. You know, like the furry in all capital letters. I don't know if you're part of that.
I'm not part of that, so...
Wow.
Because, you know, the group doesn't, you know, allow in new profiles, and I don't want to mix up my human profile with my furry profile, so yeah. Just keeping stuff separated. Oh yeah, definitely,
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah,
furries going crazy. Yeah, and Zootopia fan art, there's even, you know, been fan fictions, comics,
Yeah.
so on. Like, there's one that got made a huge meme because...
Oh yeah, that one's still going on as well.
I'm
like-
quite certain it does, yeah.
Yeah, it's still going on. What was
Like
it
the-
called? Oh, I saw the name of it earlier and I can't remember what it's called now.
I can't remember the
It's
name
like
of
a
it,
comic.
but yeah.
It's like a comic series that someone's doing. What was it?
Yeah, but a lot of people just edited, you know,
Yeah, I made a meme
the
of
text. Yeah, just...
it. It's great.
Yeah, just Judy Hopps standing there crying and being like,
Yeah.
Nick, Smash is a party game, not a competitive game. Just standing there crying. It's just like, come on. A lot of people have memed a lot with that comic, so...
Oh, I love the meme community. It's so good.
But yeah, definitely.
What is your
If that's what you
opinion
mean
on
by
the
impact, yeah.
Yeah.
If that's what Timothy means by, you know,
Yeah.
impact, definitely yes. Huge impact.
Yeah.
I'm also quite certain it made quite a good revenue.
Yeah, because of furries when I watched it like 10 times.
Obviously. And all the merch.
I remember when I actually first like discovered the furry fandom, like there was a video on YouTube with a bunch of fursuiters and they were like, you know, like reviewing the trailer for Zootopia, yeah, it's a Zootopia trailer when it first came out. And like that was like my first like proper introduction to like the fandom and just the film when it was coming out as well. Like, but yeah, a lot of furries going like over the top about the film when it was coming out was pretty funny.
Let's see. Zootopia is the 7th highest, you know, grossing animated film.
That's not bad. Considering, when was it made? Like 2016 or 15?
16.
16.
But yeah, at some point it was, you know, the 4th most. But now it's
What's
the
the
7th
first?
most. The first most, highest grossing, no, animated, so...
Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man film's animated. I know that was really good.
Oh yeah, but the highest one is Frozen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Frozen...
Really?
Frozen had a worldwide gross of $1.3 billion, wow. So followed up by The Incredibles 2, which has 1.242 billion.
Nice. I watched that film. That was good. Have you seen that film?
No, I haven't watched it. I watched the first one back in the days in the theaters. Yeah.
I watched Incredibles 2 when it came out in cinemas.
I haven't watched the second one yet, but
last year I went to the cinema a lot, like more than I've ever done in my life, because like there was the Lego Batman movie, which I had to see. There was the Lego, no, that was 2017, I think, the Lego Ninjago movie came out. I also went and saw The Incredibles and Ready Player One and the new what's it called? Fantastic Beasts film that came out as well.
Oh yeah.
That's the most I've been. There's probably actually a couple more, I just can't remember them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sad I watch all the Lego movies because they're brilliant.
Wow, surprisingly, Minions is the third highest, worldwide gross movie.
Minions?
Yeah. So the list is Frozen, Incredibles 2, Minions, followed by Toy Story 3, and then Despicable Me 3.
But Toy Story 3 isn't out yet, is it? Oh no, wait,
Toy Story 3 is, yeah.
Yeah, Toy Story
Number
4
isn't.
My cat's just come into my room.
But still, like, on the list, the top 8 movies are from 2010 and, up till now, or 2018 from, Incredibles 2. Yeah. But the 9th highest grossing movie is The Lion King.
Doesn't surprise me.
And like still thinking, The Lion King is all the way back from 1994.
Yeah, that is.
So it's pretty darn good.
It's an achievement.
Yeah. So yeah, it's competing with movies that are like 16 years, younger than it is. So.
I like the way I'm just like streaming out. We're just talking about like just random things on Google, like
Yeah.
It's good fun. We're learning.
We have. Now Dragon Rider has let it go stuck in his head.
Rip. We're sorry.
I just said Frozen. Oof.
Well, it's from the film Frozen, isn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't even sing the song.
I remember when I went on holiday to Tenerife, and like they had like karaoke there, because it was like you basically are your own entertainment.
Yeah.
And like there was a bunch of these kids, and every single one of these kids was singing "Let It Go."
Oh.
It was like you could see all the parents' faces. They were like grimacing, like, "Yeah, you're doing great, but this is like the 7th song like tonight." The 7th time we've heard it, it's like, oh no.
Yeah. But seriously, if we end up going to Japan at some point, we gotta go to a karaoke bar. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I've heard a bit about them. Apparently they're like quite big.
But yeah, but it's private when you go to a karaoke bar in Japan.
I can't even sing. Like, I've never sung in my life. I sung in primary school, but that's about as far as it got.
I was a choir singer at some point. I made money off singing, so. Let's see in euros or something other that I can convert it to.
You could have Pokemon and Frozen stuck in your head. Nice.
Oof.
Just mix them up. Sing the Pokemon theme tune to the tune of Frozen.
I don't even want to imagine that.
Just try it. Just try.
I'm not gonna do that.
Just trying to imagine it in my head. It would just sound so painful. But someone's got to make it.
Obviously. just pitch it to someone on Reddit and they'll make it happen.
Someone, please, can you sing Frozen to the Pokemon theme tune, vice versa? Just do it, make it happen.
Yeah. Hey, we have someone new joining us.
Welcome
ASD
to
Draws.
the stream.
Oh, you got a new sub. Nice.
Yay! Thank you for the sub. Shame it's not like the Subway sub. Imagine if every time someone subscribe to your channel, you just got a sub, like a sandwich.
I think that would result in obesity.
Well, no, it could be worse. I mean, it's not like, you know, McDonald's or something. I basically live off of Subway, so...
I guess, but...
Yeah.
I guess Subway isn't junk food the same way as, you know...
Well, I mean, like, if you get what I get, and I just have, like, you know, your average ham, cheese mixture.
Yeah, but in general, there's a lot of things in Subway that aren't as bad as, you know, other fast food
definitely.
chains, so...
Yeah.
So I can definitely see it being a lot healthier.
Yeah.
Than just, you know, getting fried chicken every day.
Yeah. Oh man, it'd just be so nice. Imagine if that was just a thing that YouTube did. Like, so YouTube was dying, and they're like, from now on, every time you get a subscriber, you get a free sub on us. Like, that would just be amazing.
So, new subs from now on, or from how many you actually got?
It doesn't matter, because you're bound to get more subs at some point anyway. Just make a bunch of fake accounts on different IPs, you know.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, like, the way you say it is, your already existing subs, do you get subs from them as well? Because just
yeah,
when we
sure,
talked about, you know, PewDiePie and T-Series earlier, they're gonna be subs. Oof.
But like, if they did that, you know, that'd be amazing. Also, that's cool. Like, I can't use my phone for like anything other than apps. Like, I can't draw on it at all. I mean, I haven't really tried either.
I'm quite certain my phone would be able to, you know.
I'm sure I'd be able to do it, but it's just about, like, I see people do these amazing artwork, like, using their finger on their phone, and I'm like, how? Like, I just don't understand how you can do that. Like, using your finger. It's mesmerizing.
Yeah, it's all about having a nice, you know, varied conversation.
Yeah. Illuminati confirmed. We went from talking about T-Series, then back to T-Series.
Now that you talk about Illuminati, if you spell Illuminati, you know,
oh, here we go.
backwards in your browser, you'll go to the NSA's website.
Random facts of Flinx.
Yeah, but it's serious.
That should just be your thing. Just random facts Friday with Flinx.
Yay. But yeah, it's serious. If you type in www.itanimuli.com, which is Illuminati backwards, then you'll go to the NSA's website.
Oof, Illuminati. My cat is really trying to get into my room, but I'm not letting him. I can just hear him at the door and it's like, no.
But yeah, like the NSA have actually talked about them, you know, the Illuminati thing with them owning, you know, the domain for Itanimuli. They're just like, oh yeah, it's because we consider ourselves to be the opposite of, you know, the Illuminati.
Not to sound stupid, what even is Illuminati? What is it?
I guess in some way it's, you know, an old cult thing, not
I thought it was something like that. But
originating from Italy, so.
Okay, I wasn't entirely sure what it was, so okay. I'm sure there's probably someone else who didn't understand either. Now.
So yeah, the Illuminati was, like, quite certain it was like some sort of, you know,
It sounds like a foreign feed.
I guess, but it was like a high society cult,
Yeah.
you know, believed to control the world.
We have one of those in Barnstable.
But yeah, they don't control the world, do they?
No, they probably control Barnstable. No, there's like this house, like literally like really close to where I live, and they have pentagrams on the fence outside, and it's like some cult, some like higher class cult or something, and like, you know.
If they have pentagrams, it's just like Hail Satan, please.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. But it's just, I mean, I'm not upside down, so, you know, there's that.
No, it's not upside down. Interesting.
It's just pentagrams on the fence and some other symbols and stuff. It's weird.
I guess it doesn't bode well, but yeah.
And all the windows are blacked out and everything. It's like spooky stuff. Yeah, apparently some people like have been in there and they just like, you know, you're not allowed to talk about it.
Oh, it's like Fight Club.
It's like Fight Club, yeah. Who knows, maybe it is.
It's just where, you know, all the locals go down to let off some steam.
There we go. That's the basic lineup done. Oh wow, I have 8 viewers now.
What story?
I have 8 viewers. Exciting times. Welcome to the stream if you're new. I'm currently working on an art trade piece I'm doing with a friend. I can show you this actually. I received their part of the trade today. I didn't expect them to do it as quick as they did, so it was honestly surprising. Quite a surprise for me. But a very pleasant surprise. Where is it?
I've heard about Heaven's Gate ASD, but
There you go.
I don't really know about him, but I heard the name before.
I have never heard of Heaven's Gate. Yeah, this is made by Crepet. I think that's how you pronounce the username type thing. But yeah, I really like the art piece. I think so. It was really pretty, quite cool. I just like the style in general. So yeah, I'm working on that now. No, what is Heaven's Gate? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before. Are you doing a Google?
No.
Oh.
But like Heaven's Gate,
Just heard you
Heaven's
typing.
Gate was. I was just responding to a chat message, but as I recall, like Heaven's Gate was like some side of, you know, Doom cult.
Oh. Fair enough.
So yeah, it's like some Doom cult that would be like, oh yeah, fetched by aliens if they jumped off a cliff. So basically doing a leap of faith.
Oh, okay. Sounds like something at Far Cry.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah, Heaven's Gate was about that.
Yeah, have you played Far Cry?
I've actually never played Far Cry.
Played Far Cry 5, was that the new one? The latest one? Not New Dawn, that's just come out. The one before. Yeah, it's Far Cry 5. I played that, that was a good game. The ending kind of blowed. If you've seen the ending of that, you'll get my joke. Spoiler alert, you get nuked.
Sad times.
Yeah, it's really... Oh, the ending sucks so bad because you so want to kill the main evil dude, but you don't. Instead, you just get trapped in a bunker with him for eternity. Like, seriously? What rubbish is that?
Oof.
I think the new game, Far Cry New Dawn, is based on what happened after that.
I actually don't know. I haven't, been following
is.
Far Cry at all, so.
Yeah, no, I think it is, if I remember rightly from the trailers. I don't know whether I want to go for the new game or not. The one thing that really did annoy me in Far Cry, because I was playing it as a friend, like, I was player 2, and it didn't, like, save any of my progress that I did, so I didn't get any of the upgrades or anything as I, went through the missions.
Wow, that's annoying.
Yeah, like, I didn't realise until, like, midway through the game, I was like, oh, okay, so, like, I'm completing this game, but I'm not getting anything out of it. So, that was quite annoying, but oh well.
Yeah, I can imagine. You're being asked how long you want to stream today.
I have no idea. However long until we get bored or Flinx decides he wants to leave. We basically spent probably over an hour before I started the stream. Like, what do you want to do? Just like going over the same thing over and over again. Like, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I was just like, I'm not making the decision this time, so it was up to you.
And now we're streaming.
Yay!
Like, you had been in a stream before, but that didn't really work, so it's deleted from the channel. I have not heard of that game.
Oh yeah, Binding of Isaac. I've heard of it.
Have you played it?
Yes, I have played it.
What is it?
It's not a platformer. I guess it's a dungeon crawler.
Okay.
I guess that's the term for it. It's like where you start out, like you see it from above perspective, and then you basically grind through, different levels of dungeons and get your upgrade your character to do specific things depending on what kind of weird items you find on your way.
Okay. That's interesting. Is there like a story to it then?
Yeah, there is a story to it.
Nice.
I can't remember a lot of the story, but
yeah,
mostly because there was a lot of guys in high school just playing it during classes. Just when classes got boring, people
Fair
just
enough.
ended up playing Binding of Isaac. So
haven't watched Star Wars, can't answer it. About to lose a bunch of subscribers now.
oof.
Yeah, no, I have never watched Star Wars, so I can't say. And hello, little Zachary. Welcome to the stream. I forgot what we were doing.
Yeah, for me, the favorite trilogy for me has to be the one that starts with The Empire Strikes Back. So, or now, isn't it New Hope first? What was it? Like the very first, produced Star Wars.
Aw, thank you.
But yeah, the one that starts with A New Hope is probably my favorite. I think, yeah, so the one with A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and The Return of the Jedi. That has to be my favorite ones. So. When you like the Clone Wars, like the animated one, or like just the following trilogy? Like I've watched all the actual Star Wars movies, so like the non-animated ones. So nah, I haven't watched the CGI series. I've only seen some of them, just glimpses of him on TV when casually scrolling by.
I am drawing with Paint Tool Site, Wacom Intus, and my PC. And I am currently drawing a piece for an art trade I'm doing with a fellow artist called Capetta, their character Knockout. They drew me this piece, which I absolutely adore. I love the pieces, it looks amazing. So, yeah. I think I played a Star Wars game. Oh, it was Battlefront, I think it was.
Oh yeah, Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, on
the original. Yeah, the original Star Wars Battlefront was pretty good.
Yeah.
I played it back on PS2, so.
Yeah, I remember my brother had it and I played it. Good times. What is what? Sorry.
I don't know if it was like your paint tool or your tablet or.
Yeah, well, I'll just repeat it again, I guess. Like, I'm currently drawing using the art software Paint Tool Sci, which is quite a common use software. A lot of my artist friends use it. And I'm drawing with a Wacom Intuos drawing tablet. So what is Flinx up to?
Just scrolling around the web.
Sounds exciting.
Nah, not really. I need chat to entertain me.
Yeah. The drawing software is Painttool Sai, and the drawing tablet is a Wacom Intuos. I can actually type it in the chat. It'll probably make it easier.
Oh, the Odyssey, like the Greek history, like the Greek story thing.
I have never heard of it.
The Odyssey, like.
So,
Oh, you're missing out.
I've been in a little bubble in my entire life. Haven't really watched a lot of, like, you know, I suppose the films that everyone watches, or read the books that everyone reads, or anything.
Oh, the voice chat right now? Yeah, that's Discord.
Yeah, we're using Discord at the moment.
And yeah, if you scroll up a little bit in the chat, you'll find a link to the Discord server. I posted a link a little time ago. But yeah, just go up and find Flinx in the chat. Further up, you'll be able to find the link if you want to join the Jinxit community Discord server.
Yeah, though we're currently talking in our own private chat thing.
Yeah.
Not on the server. But occasionally we do like voice calls and stuff on the server as well.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, it tracks, like, if I move my pen around my tablet, I can see, you know, where I'm putting it before I actually, you know, put the pressure onto the tablet. So I guess, yeah, it tracks everything that I'm doing, and you just gotta have it quite close. Like, it even tracks through, like my finger as well, which is quite weird. Like, I'm putting pressure on my finger, and it's drawing onto the canvas, which is weird. But yeah, it does track what you're doing. It's a pretty good tablet. I mean, it's the first one I've ever had, so I can't really compare it to anything else. But yeah, it tracks it to my computer screen. honestly, when I first started using a drawing tablet, it was really difficult for me. I mean, I was doing digital artwork using my mouse before I got a drawing tablet. And when I got a drawing tablet, yeah, it was a big change. And originally, I got it for like Christmas in 2015. And I just my parents got it for me, and I tried to use it, and I just couldn't get I couldn't understand it. So I ended up actually leaving it. And it wasn't until like mid 2016 where I actually started using it and trying it out properly, because yeah, it is really weird to get used to. But if you're persistent with it, you'll get the hang of it pretty easily.
Hey Dragon Rider, do you want me to post the link to the Discord again, or?
Yeah, it might be worth just reposting it again.
Yeah, here it is.
Did you post it in the chat?
Yep.
It hasn't shown up on mine.
I should have just posted it, but it haven't. At least it doesn't work as a hyperlink.
Let me see if I can.
Do people see it in the chat?
I can't see it. Let me see if I can just paste it. There you go. That should work. I don't know why I can't see yours. And Paint Tool Site you do have to pay for. I think Paint Tool Site is about £40. I think when we last checked, isn't it? It's weird. My name on the chat is like golden. It looks really weird.
Hey, people joining the Discord.
Yay! Welcome to the Discord server.
See you around, Timothy.
That's alright, we'll see you soon.
Yes, I have played Minecraft.
Minecraft is the good game. Didn't you say you were gonna get Minecraft again if I clicked your skin?
Yeah, at some point. I was gonna buy it again. When we talked about playing it at some point, so if we're gonna play it, I'm just gonna, rebuy it because my old account just got messed up, so.
Yeah. And then you can name yourself Flinx.
Yep.
Professional Discord. There's a such thing as professional Discord.
It's just because we added all the good emojis
all
and stuff.
the emojis to it.
Yeah. It does make it look a lot more fancy.
I suppose it just makes it a little different.
Don't have permission to chat or see the images in what chat specifically? Are you sure you're not just in the welcome chat? I think it's only the welcome chat that has been, been limited to admins. All the other chats you should be able to both post and see stuff. Yeah, but it's not visible to other than admins, so. Also, the people just joining, I've just or joining the Discord server, I've already assigned you, the member role, so.
Yeah, so you should be okay.
Yeah, you're just gonna move out of, the welcome text channel, just move to the other text channels, depending on what you want to see, so. So yeah, it's just all about, choosing the text channel or whatever topic you want to, look at.
Yeah. Like the general ones just for general chatting with people, introducing yourself as well, stuff like that.
Yeah, and then there's of course the meme chat and stuff like that. Yeah. Quality stuff being posted in the meme chat, I tell you. Obviously not self-promoting.
Totally. Yeah, Discord can be pretty confusing if you're using it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I first set the server, it was really weird. I didn't understand half of what I was doing. It's just my friends were like, just do it. Make a server. ...27, yeah, that's older than me. Now I don't feel old. I don't feel that, yeah,
I don't even feel old anymore. Jesus Christ. Can't even English, but yeah.
I'm even younger than you. Creep. I feel like a young Lean now. To be fair though, I've seen people on Amino as old as like 30, late 30s.
Yeah, of course.
I wonder, do you ever get to a stage in your life where you just stop being a furry?
Stop being a furry, or what?
Yeah, like, just wonder if that's a thing that people just go through.
I guess at some point you might outgrow it, or at least, you know, set it aside for some time.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, when you get kids, some people tend to, you know, oh yeah, I'm gonna focus 100% on this now, but some people still, you know, go about being furries and so on.
Yeah. Yeah, I will be doing another Q&A in the future. It's just, yeah, I'm trying to get some videos prepped up because I'm actually going away, like this coming week. Yeah, Sunday today, isn't it?
So yeah, you're going away on Thursday.
Yeah, to go see Flinx boy.
Yay!
So yeah, I will be going away. So that depending on the situation, I'm hoping to post a video every Friday. So the next video is going to be the second episode of my Don't Jinx It series, which will be focusing around fursuits and character creation, all that jazz. And if I can, I might also try to upload another Q&A video, but it just depends on, you know, how my week goes and if I manage to get all my actual work done before I go away.
Yeah, then I'm gonna hog all your attention for 10 days. Yay! And most of your attention, at least.
Yeah, I'll just be like just locked in your room. I have no internet, nothing. Just that's it. What do you mean you wait for? Like...
It's a dream of his.
Oh, I see.
My channel, or the Discord or YouTube? Because I don't think I have, like, I don't have a YouTube channel. At least I have an account, but like, nothing going on it. So.
Sad times.
I am not producing content, so.
Maybe you should. You know, your videos on memes. Be a meme. Join the meme community. Be a memer. I've created memes. Good memes.
Yeah.
Memes.
Like I've created memes as well, but.
Are they good memes though?
But yeah, was it like regarding YouTube channel or what? Little Sackcry.
Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah. I am not doing the YouTube, I'm just assisting Jinxit.
Yeah, so I have someone to talk to in my stream because I'm sad. I'm sad and lonely being.
Nah, you're not.
I am, because like, usually I have like meet here who are like join me in the stream and then just help me. Like last night she left earlier and I was just like, oh, I'm all alone. Like usually I leave her before, so
yeah. Oh, how the tables have turned.
yeah, it's a bit like that. My cat's still outside my door. Just like hear him every now and again in the background, just like screeching. Yeah, I reckon what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna try and finish this flat color, and then I'll probably end the stream there for tonight.
But yeah, like regarding YouTube, I don't draw and stuff like that. So if I were to have a YouTube channel, it probably wouldn't be focused around, you know, the furry community. I play a lot of games, rank high in Hearthstone and some FPS games.
You should make a YouTube channel.
I don't really feel like I have the time to do it, so...
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Like, you're focusing more on your uni and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm focusing on my studies, and when I play games, I enjoy playing games. I don't really want to spend my time editing videos, so...
Yeah. Or you could stream it. Like, I think that's the good thing about streaming is, like, you don't have to worry about editing it. It's just...
Yeah, I guess.
That's it. And it uploads it.
Yeah, I guess. I guess I could start streaming Hearthstone and see how it goes. Like, I have considered going pro in Hearthstone, but the thing about Hearthstone is when I play it for more than 2 hours or so, it just bores me. Record videos. There's a lot of, you know, different softwares where you can record videos with. So
yeah, I mean, I'm currently using OBS for the stream, but I normally use like Camtasia Studio 9 for recording my like speed paints and Q&A videos and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's all about just finding a software you like to work with.
Yeah. I will send a link after the stream. I can't really do it right now because it would involve me, yeah, like leaving the stream and stuff to do it. But Camtasia Studio 9 is quite expensive, so if you're looking for a cheap software, I don't recommend it because it is, I think, like over £100. But OBS is free. That one I think is quite easy to find if you just search OBS into Google.
Yeah, else you can just go to their website, like here. And also for like OBS, there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube too.
Yeah, OBS is quite widely used. So.
Yeah, it's one of those that, you know, one of the softwares that are like commonly used by people on both like Twitch and YouTube. So.
Yeah, and it's free, which is nice.
Yeah, it's a really, really good software considering it's completely free.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go grab myself a glass of water, so I'll be right back.
No worries. Honestly, I haven't read a lot of manga, mostly because manga is quite difficult to find where I live. I noticed recently a few bookshops and things have started taking them in, but yeah, it's quite difficult to find manga where I live. But I suppose I like comedy and stuff like that, so nothing, you know, like really like dead serious, but I think my favourite like manga books I've read are like Assassination Classroom. I really enjoyed reading that, and I watched the anime for it as well. I even have a Koro Sensei plushie as well, because he's probably my favourite character. And I have read a little bit of like Tokyo Ghoul as well. But yeah, like I said, it's difficult to find like manga, so I haven't actually been able to read a lot of the manga series.
So did you mention what genre you like?
Yeah, I suppose like comedy. I mean, I don't really know generally what genres to like choose, I guess, but I guess, yeah.
Like for me, the genre in manga would be Shonen Jump. So.
Wait, what? What?
Shonen Jump.
Is that a genre?
Or I guess it's a bit not specifically a genre. I guess it's more of a drawing style for it. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the same style as, you know, Dragon Ball Z as well as One Piece.
Oh, okay, I get it. Are there?
Yeah, there are. I know quite a few if you need to know. So.
I've literally like, yeah, like I said, it's really difficult to get like manga where I live. Like there are a few shops and stuff now that sell them, but yeah, they usually don't have a lot. And any of the good manga they get in is like instantly bought. Oh, I see. I have to have a look at them at some point. Sounds cool. Yeah, I literally haven't watched the last season of Tokyo Ghoul simply because of like, I think the amount of hate I saw about it online. I was like, nah, I don't want to ruin it for myself, so I really haven't watched it. Like, I was really hyped up after watching season 2. But yeah, after the new season came out and a lot of people were getting a bit angry about it, I haven't touched it. favourite YouTubers? Bakari. Bakari-Roo. Definitely. Bakari-Roo. And Steel Marie as well. Other than that, I suppose I'm probably gonna get judged heavily for this because I don't know. I think one of my favourite all-time YouTubers has got to be Stampy Longnose, just because like he makes a lot of puns in his videos and I just find them really funny. Not really childish. So yeah, that's probably, you know, it's quite sad. I'm quite immature when it comes to like what entertains me. So like really stupid puns entertain me a lot.
Quite certain she said Bakari.
Bakari-Roo, yeah. She's a furry YouTuber. I have no idea who Bacardi is.
Bacardi is a drink.
Is it?
Or not necessarily a drink,
Maybe
but yeah.
It's a Bacardi-Roo.
I guess. But yeah, Bacardi is, you know, an alcoholic manufacturer. So yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
Or alcohol manufacturer, but yeah.
Well, now your messages are showing up in chat.
They have all the time, so.
They haven't been showing up on mine.
I think it's because you have your chat set to top chat and not live chat.
Do I? Oh.
Because you can opt in between having live chat and top chat.
What does the top chat mean?
Top chat is, you know, sometimes potential spam is, you know, filtered out, so typically links and so on
I see.
will be filtered off, so. The award for the guy streaming in fursuit. No, that's. I can't remember his name.
That was Sonic Fox. I think is what they're referring to. Sonic Fox. I think he's called Sonic Fox, isn't he?
Oh yeah, you know, the gaming furry,
yeah,
but
gaming furry. Yeah,
yeah, the one that plays fighting games. Nah, but there was like this YouTuber who said if he won YouTuber of the year, he was gonna, you know, accept the award in fursuit. Didn't you remember the video I sent you?
Yeah, that's the Yai guy. I've seen some of his videos before. Yeah. No, like, Bakari is a girl, and she's from Australia, and she makes really useful videos on, like, the furry fandom and things. And she's just an all-round positive YouTuber, and she's probably one of my biggest inspirations in the fandom. So, yeah.
Yeah, she produces really good content.
Yeah, I just like the fact that all her videos are positive, because I noticed, like, with a lot of furry YouTubers, a lot of their content can focus more on the negative side of the furry fandom.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, you know, you can complain about anything quite easily, but the fact that Bakari, like, how positive they are and just how useful they are in general is quite, you know, inspiring.
Like, to be honest, also Ace of Hearts Fox does the same.
I haven't actually heard of them, so.
Like, Ace of Hearts Fox has around 35,000 subscribers or something like that.
That's not bad.
But yeah, they're like really, really positive in their videos as well, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm aiming to be like. Just be useful and positive.
shaping up quite nice.
Yeah, I like it. I hope they're gonna like it as well.
I assume they will.
Yeah, it's like I'm really happy with the piece they did for me. Like I just really like the general like pose and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool.
Definitely.
But I've always wondered what like my character would look like in their art style, so I'm pleasantly surprised, to be quite honest.
Yeah, now you know.
I only messaged them. I was like, hey, can I feature you in my next video, because they make a lot of free-to-use bases, and I was like, you know, it would be really useful if I could feature them in my video to explain what bases are.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, sure. And then they were like, hey, do you want to do an art trade? And I don't normally do art trades at all. And I was like, you know what, I like your artwork, I trust you, so let's do it. So this is my first ever art trade. And I technically am doing an art trade with Cobalt as well, because I started a piece for him yesterday, which...
I'm quite certain Cobalt's a girl.
Oh, sorry, yeah. It's because they have male characters.
Yeah.
I get a bit confused. I just refer to them as they. Where did I put it? I was on Amino, wasn't it? There you go. I started drawing that new character because I thought it was really cute. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna leave it at that for now. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to end the stream here, just because it's getting a little bit late and I want to try and get on a better sleeping schedule. So I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll be sure to stream again very soon.